Hey, Daisan here, bringing you episode 30 of the Day and Night Podcast. Welcome to, which is now the third anniversary podcast episode. So, I know third anniversary began like 2 weeks ago. I know we've had a few things run on. But, we're talking about it now, because we're like, technically, mostly through it now. So the first part, we've had new units come out. So we got 2 new units, a raid, and then like Yggdrasil Fest unit. And then after that, we've had another 2 units now. Well, 1 unit if you count like the Yggdrasil Fest unit, another raid, and then after that we're gonna have another 2 units, and hopefully not another raid. So let's break this down to the nitty gritty. So we've got 5 anniversary units, they're all festive dress. Albedo, the best 4MP farming AoE unit in the game, I'd say right now. Kind of awful, seeing as 2 of our really good Albedos do exist in the game. We have the tank Albedo, which is one of the best tanks, especially at OD5. And then we also have 2 Bedo, or Broke Bedo, which is one of the highest DPS in the game, or like the highest in terms of the all down, single target, tons of damage, good stuff. And then we also have the new Demi, Anniversary Demi. He is a decent buffer. That's not much else to say about him. Because after Demi came out, the second part of the anniversary event, we got Shoutier, who is just kind of like a better buffer, comes right out after him. So it's kind of a shame. But at the same time, we've got a new Demi, so I'm pretty happy. I didn't manage to pull him because very unlucky, but we'll just keep saving stones until other characters come out. And then it's not out yet, but the data is, and it is the twins. We got a new Mare, a new Aura, and Mare's Earth Attacker, really underwhelming. Aura is just another debuffer, except that she does generic debuffing, AoE, then she does targeted single target debuffing, which is pretty good sometimes, because I think it's got what, evasion -7, so it's nice. The only issue is if you're trying to hit someone who has high evasion, then that buff might miss. So they're trying to like knock their evasion down, but then like you can't land the evasion down buff because of their evasion. Makes it seem very cannibalizing itself in terms of how useful the skill actually is. But besides that though, it's good if you want to like nail someone who doesn't have evasion with a bunch of status and good stuff like that, like bleed or burn or whatever. So there's that. So we got 5 new anniversary units this year. Last year I think we've had what, Pimpines, or Nabro and Solution. So no more maids, but a bunch of Flow Guardians. The only one we're missing is Kakaitis. My poor icy boy Kakaitis were an anniversary form. That is a shame. They could have done like Kakaitis Shoutier, but they didn't. But anyways, maybe next year, right? Maybe next year. At least they didn't do another Eins, which is like kind of thank God. Alright, so these are like the 5 new anniversary units that came out. Overall, yeah, they're alright. If you want to pick up anyone for aesthetic, none of them I'd say are super necessary in terms of like late game. All of them just kind of have niches they fill individually, so it doesn't hurt to pull for them. We're gonna move on to Yggdrasil Fest though. We got Parapedo Chino, which is he is a speed DPS unit, and they gave him like a bunch of single target like damage, and then he's pretty decent stats all around, really strong attack, and then his like first skill is pretty much just like 4 MP, and it's like hit them with Storm, hit them with Holy Mark, do a bunch of mixed damage, and then both skills like this compound really well because Storm increases damage, and then Holy Mark increases stun rate, and then has a bunch of hits on it. So hopefully you're stunning people while increasing damage out. Second skill is just like aim up, damage up, and like last skill is like Fox's reset. You just hammer someone with a long single target damage, and if they die from it, then you shoot it again at the next enemy. And like the only issue is it's 7 MP, but at the same time it hits like a goddamn truck. and then he has very high level of OD damage, very similar to Pimp Irons, except it's single target. So overall, they just gave us a very strong single target DPS unit, which is nice for like undeads. So like you'd be like, if I don't have Broke Beto, is he a good substitute? And the answer is probably not, because All Down affects everyone, while Storm does not. Holy Mark doesn't have resistance though, so like you can increase stun chance, but at the same time, being able to land the Holy Mark debuff is kind of hard if they have like evasion, or like even the base chance isn't super high. But overall, it's still not bad. Very solid, strong unit. So if you're a fan of the Supreme Beings, I'd say add them to your collection. Put them in party with Touch Me and Irons, and wait for like, I don't know, like a healer, and then you have like a party. Yeah, I would use Magic Guides, like the Sylvan art, because I think that really ties that theme together really well. Besides that, man, we had 2 raids, back-to-back raids. We had the Gargantua raid, which was a bunch of the slapping people with all down if you did anything cool, and then the Goat raid, which was kind of the same thing, where like, oh, if you hit them with certain skills, they would just like aim down you. First raid was kind of like meh in terms of rewards. Second raid was a bit better. The second raid brought back Pimp Irons, so hopefully, since the event's already over, as I'm recording this, you had managed to pick up your OD5 Pimp Irons. If not, if you were to grab 1 copy, then like hopefully you can pick up OD sticks in the future from shop events. Hopefully they make OD sticks permanent in shop events after this. So like you have a 20% chance of raising an OD level, because that's better than nothing, and it actually kind of like gives you incentive to farm like events and like raids. But the issue is, this is anniversary, so we don't know if it's just gonna, all the rewards gonna instantly like fall off a cliff after. But like some of the nice things were the events themselves had like a 1 million point ladder, which like is reminiscent of Global's 2.5 million point ladder from JP's 500k ladder. Maybe it's also because of anniversary. That 1 million point ladders I don't think are too bad, especially with the beauty that is auto running content now. I love that, where you can send infinite amount of you can set up to 20 runs, and then you can just burn potions until you can keep doing them. And I've been using that feature a lot ever since it came out. So you guys like definitely, if you guys have the energy or like the potions to spare, I recommend doing that just to clear shop. 100 point ladder, a lot of good rewards, because it's probably because it's the anniversary, of course. But like OD sticks, luck items, like I'm just calling them clovers, luck clovers. And then we also had the loot boxes in the raid shop, which you can also get OD sticks and like level limit mats. I've opened a few boxes, like you get pots, like I got 15 more red pots. I'm like, man, I'm probably not gonna burn through all these potions until not to mention all the cake we got from the event, which are just like more potions. So it's nice to be able to get like more stuff. There were like the relic exchange scroll that was really good. There was a blue rose scroll that had like anything except I think the new Nazarick Lacus and maybe something else. So like you could exchange for like any of the blue rose units, and I can't say like, I think the best one is probably Christmas Evil Eye. Not like I don't think a lot of good units were in that banner or like in that scroll itself. But it was nice that like you had the option, right? So I think this pretty much wraps up like what happened over the last, I guess say like month and 2 weeks. Anniversary is gonna end eventually. I think we are probably gonna get the twins, and then we're gonna get another login 10-day login bonus when the twins drop. We're gonna get, I think, the last 2 copies of the 3rd anniversary relic. I'm not sure what else they're dropping with the last part of the anniversary, but I think it should be about it. And then down the pipeline, I think we're getting another collab after. So if you guys didn't know about it, always check out the Discord. You know where to find it. The Reddit has it linked. I throw a link out every once in a while. Check out my older videos. I've linked to the server, no matter what. But yeah, no, it's always kind of nice to pop by, see what's coming out, because we always kind of have like information there about like raid boss patterns / weaknesses, resistances. We have like a section to help you with like the undead. Like I remember like not speed running, but like just plowing through this undead with the power of New Year Slime Co. and like Pero and like Pimp Irons, and I think like Nazarick Albedo, just because I think she's still a really solid tank. So like you can like get help with undead. We got like a lot of strategies of how to clear it. You can hear a lot of unit discussion, like Duchniv and how he's like sleeper OP or something, according to like APM. If he's listening to that, then that's a call out, like a shout out. Yeah. But yeah, you can kind of see interesting tidbits because yeah, a lot of talk about collab on the horizon. But yeah, no. 3 years Mask for the Dead. It has been certainly a while with this game. Hopefully, this is another 3 more years. That might just be a lot of optimism, but I wouldn't mind, right? FGO can do 5 years. Surely, an Overlord mobile game can maybe do 5 years, right? It's because I'm totally comparing very similar things, and not like FGO is like a juggernaut. Nah, but yeah, I think this should generally about wrap it up. Um, I think overall, it was a good anniversary. We got a lot of free stuff. A lot of things were introduced like within like last year that like kind of make the game less awful. I say, mainly just like the fact that it was in the paid shop already where you could get the OD stick that raises your OD level by 1, and the luck clover that raises your luck by like 10, right? And that's guaranteed. But the fact that they made like shittier versions of it, one, it kind of sucks because like, oh, why would they give us the worst version? But two, it's like they can give those away for free without devaluing the paid product, and it helps the free to plays kind of get like better units, right? Because like pulling OD5 like Nazarick Albedo, I did that, and that's painful. Of like trying to get that like 1.5% rate up just so that like your OD doesn't like kneecap you because OD1 Nazarick Albedo gives you less mitigation than her skill or something like that, right? Same thing with the shop. Anniversary shop is very like paid. Anniversary shop is very nice right now because they give you like unit choice tickets, like the big bundles. They give you like 2 unit choice tickets and like the relic at the highest tier, and they pretty much let you grab like the best DPS in the game, which is like either 2 Beto slash broke Beto, or you can grab like strong Yggdrasil. Well, I can't say Yggdrasil fast units, but like you can get like not like the Yggdrasil Mare with the Buka Buka shield. You can get like Aura as like a tank. Mare is a really good buffer because she buffs like sorry, my bad. He buffs crit, he buffs attack. He has OD gain for like the big OD bomb units. Check out APM's OD tier list if you really want to see some of the good ones. And also has like spot healing for 1 MP, very useful. If you need like a good tank, you can grab like Nazarick Albedo. You can grab like the Supreme Power Aura. You can grab like a healer, which is New Year Slime Co, which is like the best healer in the game. And then people can fight me on it later, but I think it's just like so strong. So like all these unit scrolls can get you like the best units for clearing content, so you shouldn't feel stuck anymore, even though it's paid. Which is like, why can they give this to us for free? And then it's like, because they're a company and they need to make money, so the game doesn't shut down forever. Which I think is a bit more important than like placating like free to play players, because they're not helping keep the game alive at all. Well, like there's like playership, but realistically, like what keep mobile games alive are the people who do spend money. Oh, it's like you can't run the service for free forever, right? But yeah, also the relic scroll. Relic scrolls have always been really solid. A lot of really good relics. Not a lot of people pull for them because people value units over chaos relics. But like the chaos relics are really strong because they've just been making like really big stat sticks, really strong passives lately, like 20% HP regen, or just having like free K HP and like free K attack. like this crazy amount of stats, which is kind of nice. And lots to choose from if you do decide to dip some money into the game. And realistically, I'm not saying you have to like spend money to like get good at the game. It's just that like if you have some money, like disposable income, and you're happy with the game enough to like feel free to spend it on the game. But like if you're like, oh shit, I need to eat or get these units, just like buy food, man. It's just a game. Anyways, thank you so much for tuning in into our 30th episode. Like, holy cow, if we get 20 more episodes out, I'm gonna start giving away shit. Uh, if not, the game might die before we even reach it. Hopefully, I'll go back to my other schedule. It's just that right now, I've got a lot of other contractual work I'm doing on the side, so I don't have as much time to put out these podcasts as I'd like to. But hopefully, when everything settles, twice a month again, and I'll definitely try to be a bit more on the ball. And yeah, have a good day or night. Peace.